really strong. Alright, let's get to transforming him.
This is a freaking good.
First, his arms pop off like this. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt him.
I can't pick it up.
And then the chest piece here comes off. And now we need to fold the feet up. Snap the legs together. Slide his head back. And now we need to bring his shoulders out. Straighten his wheels.
Did somebody save my crap?
And look at that.
Yes.
He looks like some kind
get
of
out.
truck. Now we need to work on his arms.
You know what, player?
We
I
just
have
need
a
to
great
snap these red
idea.
things down and then connect them together. Here we go. And now we can put it on the back of the truck. Wow, check that out. It's a military truck. I don't think I would have guessed this one, but if you did, great job. Now let's drive it around so it parks next to its friend over here.
See ya on the other side, bud.
Our eighth robot is this black one here, named Big Trail. I think this one might be one of my favorites so far. It just looks so cool.
Welcome to the
Alright,
alternate
let's start
universe.
transforming him.
Now feel free to explore for a
And
bit.
just like
I'll
Big
be
B's,
punching
Big
down
Trail's
some
chest
trees.
piece comes off too. Oh, and his head too. Oh my. I think you'll be alright. So let's turn the shoulders up, and then connect the two together.
I'm
And now
not
his
happy
arms
I'm
fall
just
down here. And then twist the legs around so the wheels are on the outside. And
My
then
future
snap the
alarm
two
is
legs
ready.
together.
I'm
And
a
just
stop
fold
for
down and
now.
then up. And finally, close the panels on each side. And we have our own semi-truck. And it can look like this, or we can do this. And make it look like that. Isn't that pretty neat? Alright, let's send it back and get our next robot. And it's this blue one here. And I'm gonna
Okay,
keep
now
its
what?
name a secret, because if you knew it, you'd know what it transforms into.
Holy cow, is that Steve
It's
from
definitely a
Minecraft?
cool robot though,
You're pretty
and it
tall
even has a
girl.
blaster here that lights up.
Oh. Well, that can't be good.
Alright, to start transforming them, the first thing we need to do is take the blaster away, then connect the legs, then bend them back, and fold them up like this. And next we can work on his arms. We need to push these two flaps in so we can straighten them, and then twist them around so they line up with the treads. So just like Rocky, this is another vehicle that uses treads instead of wheels. Next, we can take the headpiece off, and then fold each of the treads in until they snap at the
This
bottom.
is a freaking good.
And then these two pieces here come in and snap
What the
together.
heck? I can't pick it up.
Wow, it's looking cool so far. Now we take the headpiece and transform it just a bit, and it can slide back in this hole here. And finally, we can put the blaster back right here. And now I can tell you that his name was Tank Man because he transforms into a tank. How about we give it some target practice to see what it can do? Those blocks right there look like a nice target. Whoa, that was awesome! I definitely will not be messing with Tank Man anytime soon because he seems really powerful. So let's put him back in his spot gently. And now we've finally made it to our 10th robot, the biggest one of all. And its name is Commander Universe. So let's get a good look at this awesome robot. Oh man, I have to say, I have no idea what it's going to transform into. But I can't wait to find out. So we'll start by removing his shield over here. And then his giant sword. Man, this thing is huge. Alright, just like all of our other robots, we're going to snap the legs together here, and then slide these two pieces out and down. And then these four fins fold out like this, two here and two here. Its feet fold up into these compartments. And then I bet you wouldn't believe it, but this whole dragon piece right here pops right on out. And these rotate down. And so does his head.
What's the other one?
Now we'll tuck his fists in.
The necklace.
if we can unfold these flaps on his shoulders.
Can you please find him and bring him here? We have a collapse again.
Then on his back, these two big pieces here fold down and cover up the entire back side of him.
Talk to me when you find him.
And then next, we fold the shoulders down and then tuck the arms in into these slots here. Now our vehicle's almost complete, but it still needs a couple more things. The first one is this dragon piece from earlier, but first we need to make a couple changes. There, now it's ready. And then we can slide it into the front of the vehicle where it snaps in. And finally, we need to use the shield and the sword from earlier. And they connect together to make one piece. And they can go under the vehicle on the bottom. Perfect. That wasn't so hard. And it looks like Commander Universe transforms into our very own spaceship. Now that is an amazing transformation if you ask me. Now we can take a quick flight to space.
Please do not attack, for the Groovy Bee is here.
Uh-oh, enemy drone fighter. Let's blast it. Nice. Oh no, another one. Yes, target destroyed. Wow, it looks like space is a dangerous place this time of day. Let's go ahead and park our spaceship then. And now I want to show you some cool stuff that we can do with Beast and Big Trail. We just need to make a quick adjustment to Big Trail. And then for Beast, we can pull this part out here and slide the two steps down. And now he's ready to connect the Big Trail to make one big vehicle. Isn't that so cool? I think it's pretty awesome. And that's not the only thing we can do with them. We can combine the two of them to make our own giant robot named Big Beast. So let me show you how. We'll start on Big Trail, because he's the easiest. We just need to pull these flaps back. Then stretch the legs out as far as they go. Then separate them and turn the wheels. And then watch this.
I can't pick it up.
That's how strong I am. Just kidding, it's supposed to do that. Alright, now on the Beast. We need to take the arms off, and then separate them. And then fold out these flaps, because they're going to be Big Beast's feet. And same thing on the other one. And then we need to make some changes to the main vehicle here. Starting with the legs. We can separate them, and then slide them up by pressing this red lever here. Then we need to fold the wheels in. Separate the shoulders. And now we need to open these flaps here. Then we can rotate his legs around. And now what used to be his arms will now be his legs and make him super tall. And then the two halves of Big Trail will be his arm. This is going to be his right arm, which looks like it's on the left because he's facing us. And now the second half is going to be his left arm.
Time to escape to the battle bus then.
Remember that headpiece from earlier? We need it now. And Beast's chest piece too, because it turns into a helmet. Oh, that's so cool. And finally, Big Beast is a big hammer. Wow, Big Beast looks awesome, and he looks really dangerous too. But he's not the only giant robot we can make. We can use Tank Man and Commander Universe to make Invincible. Let's start with Commander Universe.
Did you just
Well, they unfold his arms here.
Oh no!
Slide these plates up. Unfold his feet. And then fold the flaps back up. That'll do for now. Now for Tank Man. We'll remove the blaster and the headpiece. Then I'll use my superhuman strength that I showed you earlier to break him in half. That was easy. And now this piece comes off too. Then we need to unfold it and stretch it out. And then there's a peg here that comes out. Alright, let's do the other one real quick. Oh, it's stuck. Nope, I got it. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought. Alright, we just need to make this one look like the other one. Easily done. Now for the
This
two
is a
arms
freaking
pieces.
good.
We'll start by rotating this down,
What the heck?
then turn this
I
part
can't
here
get
and
it.
slide it forward, which gives room for this piece to come down,
Wait, get to
and then
the
flip this big up here. And now we can connect it as the first arm or invincible. Now I think we'd like a second arm. Let's do the same thing. This part's in the way. There we go. Grab it forward, like the last one. This piece comes down. If I can get it to fit. Arm through. And that comes out. And here's your other arm. Now these two other pieces from earlier become his feet. One here, and one here. And now the dragon piece snaps back in the chest. And watch this, this is pretty neat. We take this little rhino head, and we can split it apart like this. Then it goes in the back to make it look a little cooler. And Commander Universe's shield can attach to Tank Man's blaster to make one really powerful weapon. And just in case that's not enough, he gets his sword too. Whoa, these two giant robots are awesome. I'd love to see them in action, wouldn't you?
This is a freaking good.
I am unstoppable.
What the
Oh,
heck?
that's not
I
good.
can't get it.
Oh no, Invincible dropped his sword.
Surrender. You are defeated. No. I am unstoppable.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome! That was so much fun! Did you guess some of the transformations correctly? If you liked the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. See you next time! Oh, and one more thing. Happy 3rd birthday! I hope you have a great one!
Not like I know. Hey, my gun. Looks like you missed. Now it's my turn to show. Get shown. Look who's got the show ending down.
What if our hands had artificial intelligence? What? What is artificial intelligence?
Huh?
Oh, some. Firstly, if our hands had artificial intelligence, our hands may suddenly start working very, very fast. Secondly, if our hands had artificial intelligence, our hands may suddenly start solving complex polar bears everywhere. What if every day was a holiday? Awesome! Some just loves holidays. Oh, some. Firstly, if every day was a holiday, employees would get extremely happy. Bosses would get extremely sad. Secondly, if every day was a holiday, parents may quickly find out that controlling kids on holidays is not an easy task. Thirdly, if every day was a holiday, expenses increase exponentially on a holiday. We may go bankrupt very soon. Fourthly, if every day was a holiday, bars, there will be no need to steal now. Thieves might get bored.
Thanks for watching.
What
See
if
you
we
next
had
time.
1 billion followers?